Map awareness is the most basic thing that you can possibly practice. Basically, all you're doing is just exploring the map that you want to play on. This is especially for people who just recently got the game within the last week or so. It is very important that you explore the entire map so you know where you can go and what you can do. This is very helpful for those of you that are trying new maps for the first time. For example, if you only went to canyons for ever, and then you wanted to go try forest for the first time, you would have to explore for about 5 to 10 minutes in forest before you actually play a game. Next up is movement. Movement is key in this game. You have to have fast movement, and what most starters do is they use two hands to boost themselves forwards as far as they can, but that is not the way you want to do. You want to use one hand at a time on the ground, basically sliding your hands on the ground and timing it at the perfect moment so you get the max speed possible. Also, there is this run called the funny run. It is where you rotate your fingers over and over to get this little bit of extra speed on the ground, as the hitboxes are the palm of your hands. So the faster that you make your hands hit the ground, the faster you'll go forward. Next, we have use of the double planks. The double walls are very important to people who are new. They help teach you two of the key starter factors to the game. They help you teach how to pinch climb and how to wall bounce. Pinch climbing is just moving your arms in a circular rotation, timing them as you hit the plank and push yourself down to go upwards. Wall bouncing is just using your hands to hit diagonally up and out to go up the walls to get to the top. And then once you're up there, you can look out and see the entire map to see where all the lavas are or where the remaining players are. This is a very key thing in the game. You really want to use these to the best of your ability if you're in forest. Okay, intermediate. You've played the game for about a month. You need to learn more about different techniques to escape and run and tag other people. One of these being wall climbing and wall running. This helps you get up the wall so you can get transportation without being easily tagged on the ground. The way you do this is you slide your arms on the wall to push to the side and forwards so you don't push out. Also, note that your hands stick to the wall for about a second before they come off. So as long as you're putting your hand on the wall, sliding it, putting your other hand on the wall, and sliding it, you get that amount of momentum to go up. And you can do this anywhere on the map. You just have to improve day after day. Okay, now that you've learned wall climbing and wall running, you need to learn how to branch, because wall running and wall climbing can lean into branching. You can jump from the wall to a branch, you can change branches, find new things and new ways to move around the map using these branches. These branches can help in your overall path of the map. They are very important. Although now they are hard to see with the leaves, you have to note where they are and when they can help you. Because if there are a lot of lava monkeys below you, you can use a branch to catch yourself from falling and just move on to the next branch and stay above them where they can't tag you. Okay, next up we have routes. Routes are very, very important. You can use routes with wall bouncing, pinch climbing, wall running. You can use branching. You can use these anywhere, anytime. Some of my favorites are to get up to Stump, to get to the treehouse. There are so many routes and routes that you can take to get anywhere on the map. You just have to remember what branches are where and where to go, and just memorize and take time to really calculate the exact jumps for these routes. The first key thing in advanced gorrila tag playing is consistently using jukes. Jukes can be used to get over players, to get around players, especially if there are multiple lava monkeys chasing you. These are very important to quickly get away and confuse your opponents. They can be used pretty much anywhere. You can use trees, you can use walls, you can use poles, you can use the double walls, you can use anything to juke. It just depends on what you think and where you are on the map. Okay, skill observation. Skill observation is the observing of other players to see their skill and how you can avoid them or get away from them easily. For example, take this monkey right here. He is brand new. He is a beginner. He does not really know how to move that well, and he doesn't know the map that well. So, he is not really going to be that hard to avoid. He just needs to practice more. Or you could inspect this guy. He's really good at branching. He knows what he's doing. He has the momentum. He's a pretty advanced player. Okay, next we have scaling. Scaling is going up the side of trees while standing on branches constantly throughout the tree to make yourself go up. It is basically the faster way of pinch climbing up trees. So, scaling is very important to learn, as you can quickly get off the ground up very high away from everyone else. And all you do is slide your hands slowly or quickly, depending on how quick of a learner you are. You can slide it on the wood, on the tree, to get to each branch, and you can take your time, or you can go super fast, like I like to do. And over time, you can climb up these trees really fast, and you can get away from lava monkeys super quickly. It is a very key detail in branching and climbing and anything to do with trees. A semi-pro needs to learn how to escape many gorillas at one time, because once you're this good at the game, you will most likely be the last to be tagged almost every round. But that means there will be a lot of lava monkeys chasing you at one time. This can give you a lot of pressure on yourself, which isn't good and can make you stumble a lot. So it is important to keep your calm and not worry about what others are doing. You just have to focus on yourself and get out of the situation whenever you can. Okay, next is Lucio running. Lucio running is sort of new to the game. It is very important. It is basically advanced wall running with two hands. You go up the side, you move your hands in a funny run kind of motion on the wall sideways. So you can go quickly up the wall and practice this as much as you can, because it's very important. If others, like I said, observing the other people, other monkeys, to see if they can wall climb, Lucio running is important to make sure that you can get up the wall fast and escape quickly. Okay, and finally, we have vertical climbing. Vertical climbing is very difficult for some people. Vertical climbing is using one hand to go straight up a wall, which is very difficult if you are not that experienced in wall climbing or Lucio running. But after a lot of practice, you can slowly go up the wall with one hand, or fast. You can do it up walls, you can do it up trees, you can do it up stump, you can do it on the double walls, you can do this anywhere. And that is it for this video. I hope these help you the next time you are practicing gorrila tag based on your skill level. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I know, I've been sick and I had a lot of schoolwork to do, and I finally got a day off to record some videos. So I hope you enjoyed. There's more videos coming out in the future, I promise. And leave a like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.